Hi everyone. Now for some sun salutations for those who have some agility, mobility and movement in the shoulders, strength in the shoulders. This is not really a complete beginner's method unless you're sort of in your early 20s. Okay, so let's get started. Let's start off with just getting our arms and shoulders working. So stand in Tadasana, interlace your fingers, spread your palms forward and stretch up. So feel how you're lifting the sides of your chest. And then change the interlace. Lift the sides of your chest, lift the outsides of the armpits, but draw the shoulder muscles down. And then interlace your fingers behind your back, roll your shoulder bones back. So really get these shoulder bones to go up and back. If you just keep them down and try and take them back, they get stuck. So we need to lift the side chest to take the shoulder bones back. Change the interlace. So we can do this movement in Uttanasana. So stand with your feet hip width apart, interlace your fingers, firming your thigh muscles, extend forwards and raise your arms up. Roll those shoulder bones up, release your head and neck down. So this is kind of preparing the legs, so engage the thigh muscles, up, stretch and spread the backs of the thighs, lengthen the waist down, release the head and neck, but draw those shoulders up, draw that trapezius up. Change the interlace and just allow any tension to fall to the floor. Enjoy your exhalation here. And then bring your hands to your hips, inhale and come up. So now we're going to do Uttanasana and Urdhva Mukha Uttanasana, which is the first part of the sun salutation. So join your feet, inhale Urdhva Hastasana, exhale Uttanasana, then come onto your fingertips and come to Urdhva Mukha Uttanasana. So the ankles and the hips are in line with each other and you're pressing your back into your body, your shoulder blades into your body. And there's a lengthening forward, so it's not rounded here in the lower back and coming up to the ceiling, it's pressing forwards and down. So you get this lovely length in the front of the body. Tummy, navel to the breastbone, collarbones broad. Spin the arms out. And then Uttanasana. And firming your legs, Urdhva Hastasana and Tadasana. And don't worry if you're feeling stiff. Often, you can start your practice with Surya Namaskar and don't force a deep forward bend right off. Just go gently and you'll see how as you do it a few times, your body will ease up. Okay, so that was the Uttanasana and Urdhva Mukha. So now we go to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. So have your hands shoulder width apart, your feet hip width apart. You may need to go on with your hands on bricks if you've got some stiffness in your shoulders, but you may need to have them against the wall so that they don't slip. So press your legs back, heels back, shins back, knees back, thighs back, hips back, and see if you can get that length in your lower back, lengthen the side trunk. Lift the side chest up towards the ceiling, lift the shoulders up towards your hips. Exhale, now upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. So bring your feet slightly forwards And then bring your pelvis forwards towards your hands, press your thighs to the ceiling and roll your shoulder bones back and look straight ahead. Chest comes forwards of your arms. Coccyx well in, knees firm. Coccyx in, navel, pubis to the navel, chest forwards of the arms. Exhale, downward facing dog pose, step back. And then bend your knees, step forwards. And then come up to standing. The next component is Chaturanga Dandasana, which is the press up. So just place your hands like this whilst you're looking at the screen. Spread your palms, keep your elbows in, and get that breadth across your collarbones and that feeling of the shoulder blades pressing into your back. So this pressing of the hands into the floor brings the elbows in and the shoulder blades press flat into your back. So a good method of doing this is to practice it, is to have a couple of blocks so you're actually lying down. So you get used to being able to get the position of the arms and the legs without the lifting. But anyway, lie on your tummy, feet hip width apart, hands by your armpits, and press those palms down and spread your collarbones. Knees firm, coccyx in, exhale, lift up. Just a bit, just hovering off the floor. Exhale down. So that's the posture, and we're actually going to do it from above this time. So come forwards so you're in a high plank. So heels back, knees firm, thighs up, coccyx in, waist up, so be careful how the pelvis is heavy. Keep it up, but keep the coccyx in. Chest broad, and then exhale, bend your elbows to come down to Chaturanga Dandasana. And then if you can, push back up. Another way to do it is just do a micro bend. So I still struggle with it, and I think it's helped me by just doing a micro bend for a few days and not going all the way down. So let's do it again. So high plank, micro bend and up. And again, micro bend and up. Bend your knees and release. So we're nearly there, we just got to add the jumping. So the jumping might not be for everyone, especially if you've got back issues or you're much older and the body doesn't respond well to jumping. But here it goes. So you stretch up and forwards. And Urdhva Mukha, then bend your knees. So I'm just showing you at the moment. Bend your knee. You're going to bend your knees, and then it's the hips that are going up. And then the legs go back. And then look forwards, because that's where you're going. So you're aiming to bring your feet between your hands. You bend your knees, and again it's the hips that are going up to come forwards. So let's have a go together. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Bend your knees, lift your hips, jump back. Then bend your knees, look forwards, jump forwards. And really allow your knees to bend. Inhale, come up. So it's quite soft. There's a real springiness to it. Again, inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, hips up, feet back. Bend your knees when you land, let it be light. And bend your knees, look forwards, lift your hips to jump forwards. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana and Tadasana. So if you can do the rest but you find the jumping really hard, don't worry, you can, because you might be with your hands on bricks and stuff like that. So if you've got your hands on bricks, you're going to be bending your knees and then just taking a big step back and then another big step back. And then when you come forwards, you take that same leg forwards. And then you do it with the other leg. So you take that other leg back and the same leg forward. So let's do a couple of sun salutations together. If you feel you're not quite ready to do it all in one go, just repeat what we've done so far. Palms to your chest. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back, Urdhva Mukha, Uttanasana. Then bend your knees and step or jump back. Then bring yourself into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Shoulders back, knees firm, thighs up. Then exhale, come up into your high plank. And then come to Chaturanga Dandasana. You can just do micro bend. And then straighten your arms, and then again, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Bring your pelvis forwards, shoulders back. Exhale, lift to downward facing dog pose. Breathe. Then bend your knees, look forwards, and then step or jump your feet to your hands. Urdhva Mukha Uttanasana. Uttanasana. Then Urdhva Hastasana, Tadasana. Second time, so just swallow your saliva. Palms to your chest. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Uttanasana. Exhale, bend your knees and step or jump back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Pelvis forwards, knees firm. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Outer thighs up. Outer thighs heavy, inner thighs up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. So we come up to a plank and then lower down. And then Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe, release the head, and bend your knees, step or jump forwards, Urdhva Mukha Uttanasana, Adho Mukha Uttanasana, Urdhva Hastasana, Tadasana. So one more time. This time I'll show you the stepping just in case you need to see that. But if you can jump, jump. Palms to your chest. Feel the energy in your body, feel the heat. And let's coordinate our movements and our breathing. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Uttanasana. Exhale, bend your knees, step or jump back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Knees firm, outer thighs heavy, shoulders back. Make sure your shoulders are above your hands. Forearms roll in, upper arms roll out. shoulder blades in, trapezius down, jaw relaxed. Exhale, plank to Chaturanga Dandasana, heels back, thighs firm, coccyx in. Inhale, coccyx forwards, chest up, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then bend your knees, step the same foot forwards or jump. Urdhva Mukha Uttanasana. Uttanasana. Urdhva Hastasana. Tadasana. So now you can continue with whatever practice you'd like. You could do some standing postures, or you could start to quieten down doing some forward bends, standing forward bends, and then do your Shirshasana, Sarvangasana, Setu Bandha Sarvangasana, and then Shavasana. So see how you feel to finish, or if you've not got much time, then you can now just gently wind down with perhaps cross-legged forward bend to stretch out those outer thighs. So see if you can listen to your body and see what your body feels like doing now. Also dependent on how much time you've got. And then change the cross of your legs. The sun salutations can be a great way to kind of wake up, to shift that real tiredness in the morning. Get the circulation moving. And then now you could do Setu Bandha Sarvangasana, even brick Setu Bandha, and then Shavasana. So if you're not quite sure what that is, you should do actually if you're able to do this class. So brick Setu Bandha would be lifting up, placing a brick under the pelvis, straightening the legs. But I don't have a brick, so I'm just going to do Chatush. So if you've got 4 blocks, you could place your 4 blocks under your pelvis, place your feet at the wall, or just do this in the middle with some blocks under the buttocks. So you're going to stay there for some time, and then once you've done that, you can come down and just bring your alternate knees to your chest and then lie down in Shavasana. So I'm going to leave that for you to do on your own so that this video stays nice and short and you start to enjoy doing some practice without my voice. Enjoy and see you next time.